guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And today I am doing the Art Journal Prompt Week 7 from Artsology, or Deb, as some of us know her as. I'm going to put her link down below. Please go check her out. Give her love. And so we move on. The prompt for this week, of course, on Valentine's Day is love. Now, I'm doing, as you can see, I started this, I traced my hand, I painted it green because I have the black background. Now this is black gesso on here that I already had put on here. Now listen, if you don't have black gesso, just use black paint, acrylic paint. Make sure it's flat, make sure it's not glossy or semi-gloss because it won't be the same. This is just flat. And if you don't have, if you want to get something that you want to gesso and you don't want to use your black paint, go buy chalk paint. You can buy black paint in the chalk type, you know what I mean? Deco Art sells it, Americana, all that. You can get it, use a coupon and you can use that. But sometimes, as you guys know, who have watched me forever, I use just regular old black paint, or I use white paint for my gesso. And I also make my own gesso, which is really, really easy. You can find it on my channel here or on knittingandthings.com, and all it is essentially is baby powder, white school glue, and white paint. And you can make molding paste. I mean, you can just go the whole thing. So instead of me doing, Deb did a beautiful page, and she celebrated her 27th wedding anniversary recently, and she did a beautiful love page. Well, today I got up and I came down here and I checked my email, and I had about 3 messages on there from people who are struggling right now with their mental illnesses. And as a lot of you who have been with me for a while know, my son was bipolar, manic, and all that kind of thing. Didn't end very well for any of us. So I always tell, if you are not having a good day or you need to talk to somebody, because sometimes family, as well as you guys out there with chronic illnesses know, sometimes family and friends, they just don't get it. They don't understand. Because we might function, 70% of the time, that 30%, and that's saying we function quite a bit. Sometimes I don't feel like moving. But do you know what I mean? They feel like we're just complainers, So these 3 people wrote me, and I wrote them back, and it made me think that we shouldn't love people anymore on Valentine's Day. We shouldn't respect people anymore on Valentine's Day. We should love and respect everybody every day. And that reminded me of a Doreen Virtue quote that I love. And I know a lot of you don't like quotes. A lot of you on Facebook, you frown upon quotes and you don't like it. And I always have them in my Facebook thing, because when something speaks to me, that's what I put up. So I always say, don't friend me if you don't like quotes, because I like to do them, as well as horror movies and horror things, as well as curse words. Oh, I could go on. Well, you shouldn't friend me if you don't like those things. However, this quote is, may you feel loved, appreciated, respected, and cared for today and every day. And it hit me. It really hit home for me, and I loved it. So that's kind of where I'm going to go. So I just traced my hand, and I suggest this to you guys who are just new to art journaling, mixed media, or anything, and you're scared, because it can be scary going and looking at different videos, seeing other people's, art journals or what they do, and it could be overwhelming. But these people might have been doing it longer than you, and, don't compare yourself to other people, because when you start doing that, you're going to lose. You're going to make yourself sad, depressed. It's not gonna work out for you the way you might think it will. So I painted this, and this is just a black background. I painted this with green, and now I'm going to go over it a little bit with twinkling H2Os. I'm going to see how this works and how it looks. And I'm rinsing my brush off, going into my H2O, twinkling H2Os. And let's see what happens. Oh, that's nice. And I'm just layering. I already have my 1 layer on there. I don't care that this paint kind of smudged. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm just putting this on to add a little sheen. Remember, your art journal is for you to sit and play. And it doesn't, this isn't for perfection. If you want to have an art journal that is only your best work, by all means have it. I think you can do whatever you want. Some people will write and journal in their art journal as well as put in paint. Some pictures. Some people will only write in their journals. I mean, it's totally up to what you want. I have a couple different journals, but I like just throwing paint down and working on something. It helps keep my creativity going because, believe me, there's times when my creativity leaves. And it doesn't say goodbye. I don't know if any of you have felt that way, but it certainly does. It is not, I'm going to draw this real quick. It is not a fun thing when it leaves. So tracing my hand is easy and as odd and screwed up as it looks, because that is my hand. You know, it might seem silly to some people, but I don't think it's silly. I think it is what it is. It's making my page have something on there that I want to do. It's just my art journal page. I don't want to get into deep stuff today. I want to do my art journal. And I'm just going to draw this where, really I'm going to concentrate on the middle because that's where I'm going to draw my spiral. Because I want this, my gist of in my head, which if you guys have been with me for a while, you know I'm a little weird. But the gist of my head is I want the spiral, that's my dog's name, spiral, so it like shoots out to everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put this green away. And I'm going to lay that pink there in case I want it. And then I got to decide over here, what am I going to do? Am I going to do a color? Am I going to use paint? I don't know. But I should think about it because that's the next part. Oh, Kelly. Let me use some white. I'm going to shake up my white. You know what? I wonder if... I'll just use this. I was going to see if I had chalk paint sitting here, but I'm not going to bother. Not right now. I'm just going to take my lid. I'm going to take my little paintbrush with my little tippy that needs cut on there. No, you know what I can use? I know what I can use. My gel pens. They're sitting right here. Let's see. Let's see if they show up first. Because that could be a... No, I can see it. You can kind of see it. But I need it brighter than that. Purple's probably going to be too light. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to take that off there with a little water. No harm, no foul. That's how I do everything. That's how I erase my paint. When I make a mistake, I do it. Okay, so let's write in here. I want to put, while that dries the rest of the way, may you feel loved. And I'm not worrying if it's straight or not straight. I don't care. Put a little comma. Let's see if I can get another color pen to work. Let's say a penguin mark. Appreciate it. I wish I could write like some of the people write. They're so fancy and all that, and I don't have the brain capacity for that. I could do like letters if I do the alphabet, but to put it all together, I'm not fancy. Loved, appreciated, and then a comma. Respected. Oh, if Kelly could spell. Look how that just comes right off. Respected. Only me. And cared for. And then maybe I'll do today. Isn't it funny, like certain letters, you know, like you can do it, but other letters you have to like think, and I don't know why. Maybe we had to do our A-E-I-O-U, I don't know, when we were little. Today, And I really like that purple on there. I die. That makes that easy. But you can do whatever. If you can do all these on here, bless your soul, man. It would take me too long. Mesmerizing, isn't it? Oh, God. I guess that I can do. Wise. Alright, I think I might go in here and kind of take the purple. Just add a little bit of color. Just to add a little pizzazz because I'm a little fancy. Fancy. Nothing too fancy, but just a little decorating because I'm obsessive like that. And I'm waiting on that to dry, although that's pretty much dry. Alright, so I'm just kind of throwing them in. I have tons of jelly rolls. I really need to get them all out because I know I have tons of colors. And you could doodle in these or whatever. I'm just kind of, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, honestly. Alright, we get the point. Okay. Alright. I have no patience today. I've been doing laundry all day, though. That's exciting. I'm on my 4th load, which is just so sweet on Valentine's Day. But I got to get laundry done because I got a busy day this week. Busy week this week. Okay. So I have that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to grab, let's see if I can get my purple to work. And this is a Prismacolor Premier that I've used the crap out of. But I think that works. So in here, what I want to do is I want to do a swirl. Like that. That's what I want. Because in my head, that's what I want to do. I want that to send the energy out. Why are we not going here? Okay. Yeah. And you can make it thicker or thinner or whatever you want. Now, what I would do now, and I'm not going to do it on camera because I'm not going to keep you here forever, is I would doodle all in here and trace it so it's kind of more, you know, looks a little better. Do I have a black? Because I can go in now, if I can get my marker, and kind of, you know, make it a little more refined if I want. But you don't have to. Like up here, they're not really. And that's just because there's probably layers under here and layers of paint. And see how it just makes them a little better? I like that look, but it's like grungy. There you go. Playing around. I could sit here for hours and doodle. You know, that's kind of where my brain goes all the time. But that's kind of all I'm doing today. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm not, you know, I did want to, now I'll take this. Let's see if I can get this to work. I just wanted to kind of play and, you know, do the words. The jelly pens really worked good on here. They did. Good. Let me see if my whiteout, because I love using my whiteout pen on black because I like to doodle. But I don't think it's going to be friendly today. It's not going to doodle for me. Because I like putting one of the things, oh, like, what are you? You probably aren't going to work either. I really need to get new markers. I just like doodling all around. You can barely see that. It's supposed to be white. You wouldn't know that. And I would probably just doodle all around here. But that's all. Just a quick journal page. Like I said, I put my hand on here. I drew it. I threw paint down. Not the best paint job. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to send out to everybody, you know, that you are loved. I want everybody to know you are loved and you are appreciated, you are respected, and you are cared for every single day. Today, every single day. Don't be afraid if you're alone, or don't be sad that you're alone, because I'm sure there's so many people out there who love you, and, you know, it's a rough, it could be a rough world out there. So I just want you guys to know that I love you. So with that, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I'm done ranting and ranting my my thought process with you. But sometimes it makes me sad because I don't think people realize, and I do it too, the same. I don't think people realize how, you know, maybe how much loved they are, or, you know, like, I just don't like it. I don't like when people feel that they're just not loved, or they're worthless. And I know we all feel like that sometimes. And I don't like it. I don't like when I do it. I don't like when, you know. I'm doing this now because I want it to kind of look galaxy in the back. Like that. Can you see how it like kind of looks? I love playing with these twinkling H2O. Matter of fact, some of my colors are already almost gone because I love playing. I'm just going to kind of put it. Pulling it. If you have these, or you want these when you get your twinkling H2Os, remember that you want to let them dry before you put the lids on and put them away, because they can get moldy. Which you don't have to ask if that happened to me before, because it did. I'm just kind of laying it down in chunks because that's how I want it to dry. I want to see that deliciousness. Oh, I wonder if I could put it over here. Oh, yeah. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to go on this page just to add a little bit of pizzazz. And that's what I use my art journal for, just to throw paint down and to play. Use products to see how they work. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll have to lift up so you can see, because I don't know, my lighting's just being not very nice on Valentine's Day, is it? Can you see how? I love how that looks with all the galaxy over there once it's dry. But yeah, you can't really see. They're very, let me see if I turn this big light on. Woo! Good gods, Kelly. Let's see. Yeah, you can see all that sparkle. It's like the galaxy. Alright, enough of me doing that. I love it. It's real shiny and glittery, and I think it's fantastic. So, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else is fighting. And remember, you're loved. Just remember, you're loved. And because I love you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.